Every time I catch a fish, my rod is going to be getting smaller. We are starting today with a rod that has literally caught multiple fish over 100 pounds. This is my father-in-law's grouper rod he uses down in Mexico. This thing can catch sharks, big old black sea bass. I'll put on some pictures on the screen of what he's caught, but it's pretty crazy. You would never use a deep sea rod like this at an urban pond, but this is the biggest rod I have access to. So we're gonna be starting with this bad boy, and then once we catch a fish, we're gonna downsize all the way until the end. I'm gonna end up crying when we catch a fish on the last rod. I don't know how it's gonna be possible, but let's get right into it. This rod I think has like a 120 pound braid on it, and I've got literally like a size 6 hook. But yeah, I've got a couple different baits today. I think first we're gonna throw a worm on, because worms are easy to catch fish on. And I kind of never really target bluegill, but right now I'm really hoping we can somehow catch a bluegill, just because I think it would be hilarious to catch like one of the smallest fish you can catch here on a rod that's meant to catch 100+ pound fish. Wouldn't that be funny? So there, we got a worm. I'm gonna chop this dude in half. Ka-chow. Boom. And since we got a little spillway waterfall action behind us here, I'm gonna be throwing this on a small float bobber like that. Weightless, because I don't feel like tying on a split shot. Boom. This is perhaps the dumbest thing I've ever done as far as fishing goes. Anyone who's driving by who knows anything about fishing is gonna be like, what is this idiot doing? I think we just okay. I don't think that worked. I'm gonna like stand up here. What am I doing? Oh, it's a fish. What do I do? Ah, we got a fish. We got a fish. Oh, I feel so stupid. Hey. Ooh. I know my father-in-law is watching this right now in absolute disappointment. That might be the dumbest thing I think I've ever done. The ultra heavy grouper rod. Oh, why is that water like warm? Per the challenge, we have caught a fish. Now it is time to switch rods. So let me go grab it. I'll be right back. Okay. Ah, it's so cold. We have got heavy rod. I think this thing is technically taller than the last rod, but this one actually bends. That last one, you need like a 100-pound fish to bend it. Oh, I just saw a goldfish come up. We're not going to be targeting a bluegill on this one, although if we catch one, sucks to suck. But let's target one of these goldfish that just came up. How about that? I will take a moment to cry. Y'all know the drill. Gotta dump out the yummy corn water. Get this grass all big and strong and healthy. And we're gonna throw like, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 pieces of corn on, once again, a size 6 hook. I don't know. All right.
Much later.
Forget the goldfish. I'm throwing on a worm. Let's catch something under a bobber again real quick so we can get out of here and go catch some cool fish at the next spot, because I got some cool fish at the next spot. Oh, there we go. We got a fish, baby. Oh, it's a bass. It's a bass. Oh, no. Ah. Okay, you know what I'm doing now? Now it just got personal. I brought a secret weapon. It's hiding in the car. So it has to come to this, huh? So be it. Live minnows, baby. Oh, I just broke my bucket. That's fine, I didn't literally just buy it. Boom. Just like that. Under a bubble. If there's any other bass hanging out in there, they'll eat this for sure. And I don't think we'll get a bluegill doing this, so. Oh my gosh. Dude, really? Really? This is what we get on the freaking live minnow? Look at that. Look at the minnow hanging out his mouth. If we weren't doing like a rod challenge, I would legitimately throw this guy on a live under a bobber. Oh my gosh. That's mad annoying. So we lost our bass. And unfortunately, since we caught that nerd, it's time to downsize rods. We're gonna switch spots because screw this place. I'll see you there. We were gonna go to the golf course. Plans changed. Here we are at some random spillway, kind of like the corner of a road. I don't know if we're gonna catch anything here. We're gonna be jumping around this complex, I guess you could say. But I saw a bass jump out the water, so I'm gonna just like this side and the other side, there's spillways that I'm gonna throw out quickly. Live minnow under a bobber. We're going weightless because of how shallow it is. I don't want to get snagged. And also, I don't have too much space. It's probably like a foot, little over a foot under the bobber. And this rod is our medium rod. We went from the like ultra heavy to normal heavy. Now we're on medium. And this is 8-pound line. Last rod had like 30-pound line. The rod before that like 120 or something. So the rods are getting lighter. They're getting smaller. Also, with being weightless, we can flow through this flow a little bit better. And if you guys are new to my channel, I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. We're like 17% the way there, so we're kicking along. So if you're new here and want to help out, hit that subscribe button. I make some good content. All right, so I won't let you down, I promise. Jump around to the other side. I just looked at it. It looks pretty yummy, so we shall see. So you got a big waterfall right here. I'm literally gonna like cast up close to the waterfall and just let it kind of flow around. We'll see. Oh, we're on. Fish on. That feels kind of nice. I didn't get a great hook set. Oh, what is that? That does not feel like a bass, but that feels nice. What is that? What is that? It is a bass. Okay, all right. We're not losing this one. Not losing this one. Oh, yes, on the minnow. He's not huge, but he's fat. Live minnow under bobber, right away. Check that guy out, man. Look at his tail. Oh man, heck yeah. Well, you know the drill. We finally got our bass, and that was quick. See ya, bro. Thanks for biting. We have got to change rods now. I brought it over because I thought we were probably gonna get bit pretty quick. We're gonna go same thing, live minnow under bobber, but we are now moving on from medium. We're skipping the light rod. We're going straight to ultralight. So there's 2 rods after the ultralight. You're probably wondering what the heck they are. You'll find out. Ultralight it is. I haven't caught a largie in a little bit, so that's cool. This is 4-pound line now on an ultralight rod. Look at this bend. We're gonna get smoked. I didn't bring my net over here, so oh, fingers crossed that we don't lose a fish or something. After we catch this, we're probably gonna move to the next spot for the last 2 rods, because these fish are decent size, at least that one was, but not nearly as big as I want to catch on the tiny rods. So whoa, perfect cast. I think he's gonna get annihilated. Oh, there we go. Fish on, fish on. I knew it. I saw a little swirl behind it. I knew it was gonna happen. Once again, does not feel like a bass. It is a tilapia? How? It's a Rio Grande cichlid. Oh my gosh. It's a Rio Grande cichlid. Oh, please, 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 please get out of there. Get out, get out. Oh, on a live minnow? I have never, ever caught a Rio Grande cichlid on a live minnow before. on the live minnow under a bobber. Insane, man. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. First one of this year. Oh my gosh. Well, it wasn't a huge fish on the ultralight, but what a cool fish. We're gonna move down the way to another spot along this waterway that I know has some pretty big carp, pretty big catfish. We're gonna be dropping some corn, maybe some worms down there on the last 2 rods, and hopefully get freaking destroyed on the tiny ones. So yeah, subscribe now. Well, we have made it to the last spot where we're hoping to catch 2 big fish on our 2 tiniest rods. We are downsizing again. We have got a good old ugly stick dock runner. These are classic. I got this on an Okuma Same RC30 clicker reel. And yeah, I mean, this thing is freaking tiny. I've got it on like 4-pound line. It's not as like light rod as the last rod, but it is much smaller, which makes it hard to like maneuver fish around, especially if we're catching big fish. I don't want to fish with live minnows because typically the live minnows are catching the bass. And the bass don't get, you know, like, we have a good chance at a fish 5 to 10 pounds throwing corn in here. All right, let's just toss this out in the open here. We're gonna pop our clicker open so it'll free spool. So we're literally just gonna set this on the ground here. And if a fish takes it, we'll hear it start clicking. So see how when something happens. It's going. I promise you it's going. Guys, the corn looks like it might have been picked up. So you just like, we're on. Dock runner, we're on. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get screwed. Oh, oh, he's running away. Oh, dude, we're getting screwed. I knew there was a fish. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Guys, 4-pound line. Don't scream at me about the drag. I saw him. So you see those swirls? That's got to be a big fish. Oh my goodness. We've been recording for 9 minutes now. I hooked on him about a minute ago. Oh, I don't know what it is. It's kind of fighting like a catfish, but it came up and swirled like a carp. It's a carp. It's a carp. Oh, let's go. Look at that dock runner, dude. This dock runner. This fish is literally probably bigger than the dock runner. Come on, get in there. Get in there, baby. Let's go. That is more than half the length of the rod. What a fight on a tiny rod. Like, if you guys haven't ever fished with small rods, sometimes it's just way more fun because the fish puts up way more of a fight. There we are, common carp. We're 4 species in this video, which is awesome. On the dock runner, this dude freaking sent me flying. It wasn't until we tightened the drag, just that last click we could, we were able to pull him in. I am not looking forward to this next rod, guys. Oh, see ya, bro. Y'all thought that was tiny? That fish literally would have been bigger than this rod. And I'm hoping whatever we catch on this will be bigger than this rod. This is like a backpacking rod that you use for like little trout or bluegill or other stuff. This has 3-pound line. And this is as high as the drag goes. I've literally maxed out the drag and it goes out easy. So we are gonna get freaking spanked. But more than anything, I just want to catch a big fish. And I feel like the carp have a better chance of being bigger than the catfish do. Also, the gear ratio on this sucks. We're literally going to spend like an hour reeling in a fish. Here we go, bait caster style. Drop it out there. It actually casts pretty easily. Well, we fished the spot for a couple hours more and caught nothing else. Tried outside of the bridge, tried throwing on worms, and nothing was happening. So we decided to move back to the spot we just came from. Back to whence we came. We're just gonna do what we were having success on before, because I gotta get going. I got stuff going on later today. Minnow under a bobber. If we don't see any success, we get worm under a bobber. I hope we catch like a state record bass. They're all still alive. About to be one less of them alive in 2 seconds. Now, casting this is going to be the challenge here. I mean, it could have been worse. We just got to catch one more fish to end off this challenge. It's been a great day so far. Oh my gosh. And this gear ratio sucks so bad. It's literally 1 to 1, I bet. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. We're on. Did you see that? Oh, immediately. As soon as it landed. Oh, what do we do? Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know what we got, guys. I don't know what we got. Literally immediately. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't know what we got. I don't think it's very big, but it literally feels like it's giant. I can't freaking move it. What are you? Is that a bluegill? Bro, what? It's another Rio Grande cichlid! Oh my gosh. Look at that. With the live minnows, dude. These guys are aggressive today. Oh, every fish feels like a giant on this. Well, we've officially caught a fish on the micro rod. We're gonna catch one more though, just because of how quick that was. But Rio Grande cichlid again. I was just saying how rare these, okay, see ya. I was just saying how rare these fish were, and I've never got them on minnows. And today, like literally, you saw that. It touched the water and like the bobber just went right under. Which makes me think if we hooked on like a freaking 3-4 pound bass, we'd probably be here until tomorrow. But oh, with how quick that was, I know we're doing 1 fish per, but we're on the last one anyway. Let's get another one. Whoa! Dude, that literally touched the water and just went dove straight down. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Oh, 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 oh! We're on again, dude! No, he popped off. I couldn't get a good hook set because I couldn't get to the end of my line in time. Did you see how freaking quick that was? All right, there's some hungry fish down there. One more, we'll get one more landed. Thanks, brother.
Another one bites the dove.
Was that 3 times today?
3 times.
What a nice guy. Thank you. If you're watching this, thank you. Whoa. Right there, right there, right there. Come on. Come on. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. The bobber's literally underwater, bro. So we're just gonna tighten up and there we go. We got one. We got him. We got him. Oh, what is it another one, dude? There's no way we're catching 3 of these today. Oh my gosh, such a gorgeous fish, and they're rare. And we've now caught 3 today on live minnows. For all y'all that have been wanting to catch these locally, live minnows right under the Ocotillo sign. You'll get them. I have faith in you. There we go. I think this is the biggest one of the 3. Another gorgeous Rio Grande or Texas cichlid. 3 of them caught today. I know it's not the giant fish we wanted, but now just seeing how long it took to bring this one on that, I'm pretty confident if we hooked on like a 5-pound fish, we would never land it. All right. Goodbye. Those are fun. They're like little dinner fights. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Started off with like literally a shark rod all the way down to a $20 pocket rod. And we caught cool fish on everything. So hope y'all enjoyed. If you're new here again, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Thank you guys for tuning in again. And as always, I will see y'all next week.